Hello, it's Julie Robinson again. I wanted to show mainly the parents but also the children just how tight the bow should be and what you have to do to tighten it or loosen it. So this is my violin bow and I'm going to hold it in my left hand so that I can do the screw with my right hand. It doesn't really matter, but this hand usually sits down on this hand. So as you can see, we've got the horsehair. This is horsehair. Sometimes it's synthetic, but this is actual hair. And at the moment it's quite loose and it's touching the wood of the bow. So this part is called the frog, and we have this nut here. This is a screwy bit. I'm going to turn the nut clockwise. So I don't know whether the video flips around, but it's the same way that the clock goes. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm turning it clockwise and that tightens the hairs. As you can see, it's already a little bit tighter. I'll hold it up against the white. Can you see that? There we go. So I want to tighten it until I can put my little finger through, and that's about it. So I don't want to go any tighter than that. Can you see against there? The wood on the bow should still be curving towards the hair. So if your wood is curving up and it's starting to look like a bow from a bow and arrow, that's way too tight. There should still be a nice curve towards the hair, but you should have enough room to stick your pinky in. And then to loosen it, actually before I loosen it, let's put some rosin on. So we have this stuff called rosin, and it might look like this. This one's quite black, that's the one I usually use. It might look more like this, and this one's quite orange. It's basically the sap of a tree, like before it turns into amber. It goes all hard like this, and then it gets really hard and turns into amber. But what they do is they take the sap from different trees and they blend it together and they do magic to make it come out differently and work better or worse. So I'm going to wipe the rosin on this part of the bow. This is the bottom part of the bow, near the heel. This is the heel. Or the frog. The actual name for the bit is the frog, and we call this bit the heel. So I'm going to put a bit on here. Now you can either do it by moving the rosin, or you can do it by moving the bow. For now, let's maybe move the rosin. It depends on whether you... I'm left-handed, so it's easier. And then I'm going to put a bit on this end of the bow. And then I'm going to do some all the way up. So there's probably more on the ends than there is in the middle. And I don't know why, but I think maybe we forget to do the ends. So we start like that. You will find this much harder than I'm finding it, because I've had a lot of practice. And you should do this every time before you start playing with the bow. And before you put the bow away, at the end of your practice, you need to loosen it again every single time. So you're going to turn it anti-clockwise, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. This way. And I'm going to loosen it until, it doesn't have to be like super loose, but until the hair goes flat again and there's no tension in the bow. Don't unscrew it all the way, or all the hair will come out of your bow, and that's quite fun trying to sort it out again. So please don't unscrew it too much, but you should unscrew it until the hair will lie flat on the bow like this.